As the saying goes from My Fair Lady, by Jove, I think we've got it. All the things are working today. Hello and welcome. It's live at 5. Update number 6 for April 11th, 2025. I'm Ken Curtis here with hopefully all of my little technical stuff working today, and we'll whip you through for the next 10 minutes where we are with Chamber Day 2025, which is a little less now than 4 weeks away. So let's get to the pertinent information first, and that is, of course, the date is Wednesday, May 7th. It is always the first Wednesday in May, and the website is www.chamberday.org. Phone number 310-652-4990. By the way, a quick program note, and I'm going to send you an email as well. We just today, well, we did it last night, but I went today to the post office to mail out, if you're on a boat, Flying Dutchman, virtual chamber evening, or in-person chamber evening, we mailed you your tickets, your raffle tickets, your entry tickets, your boat tickets, everything else. Those went in the mail today. You ought to get those. I'm going to send you an email about this too. You ought to get those maybe tomorrow, but certainly Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If by Wednesday or Thursday of next week you have not gotten an envelope from us, please shoot me a note at chamberday at AOL.com, and we can always send out replacement stuff. So real important, though, you want to be on the lookout for that envelope from us. You don't really need the boat ticket to get on the boats. You will be on the roster. But for chamber evening, especially at the aquarium, you absolutely need to have the chamber evening ticket. If you have the VGD package, you have to have the VGD ticket. And remind you, too, if you want a vegetarian dish for chamber evening, we have a ticket for that we will mail to you that you will need to have as well. So that's the reason we want you to look out for that envelope. And again, very important stuff just to make sure the event runs smoothly for you. So speaking of which, let's show you where we are with everything as we take a look at what's going up. So where we are now, let me get off that. There we go. Where we are now is Chamber Day 2025. We have 8 spots left on the boats. We have 2 spots left on the Sea Ray. We have 6 spots left on the Sundiver Express. The other 2 boats that are participating, Giant Stride, SoCal Diver, sold out. So again, especially if you're a fan of the Sea Ray, you want to make sure that you get one of those 2 last spots, because once those are gone, they are gone. Same thing with Sundiver Express. You want to get one of those last 6 spots and make sure that you're on those boats. Remind you too that Chamber Day boats leave around 7 o'clock. You can start boarding around 6 a.m. that is. Leave dock at 7 a.m. Sundiver Express is going to do their dives, and then they'll go into the chamber a little bit after noon for the walking tour. Sea Ray will definitely go straight into the chamber and then do the dives afterwards. The Giant Stride does their dive actually in July, so they'll not be out actually on May 7th. And SoCal Diver, I'm not sure yet exactly what's what. We may try to take them to the chamber and do your dives afterwards. So we'll decide all that in a little bit. But $175 for Chamber Day. 125 of that goes to the chamber. 50 back we give back to the boats to sort of help cover them for food and air fills. And you'll get the walking tour of the chamber and a chance to meet a lot of the first responders as well. So it's actually a lot of fun. Now, if you can't do Chamber Day, how about the Flying Dutchman? It's our fake dive boat. Doesn't really go anywhere. You're not really diving. And the joke I like to say, and this is absolutely true, it seems that every time on Chamber Day, I will get a call at 7 o'clock. Says, I'm signed up for the Flying Dutchman. I'm not sure where it leaves from. What dock should I go to? That's not it. Again, not a real boat. But we love to have you on this because it's a great way for you to participate and dive the event, quote unquote. If you don't like to dive California anymore, you can't take the Wednesday off, whatever it happens to be. Obviously, on the Flying Dutchman, we have unlimited capacity. Right now, we're at 50. So we got almost a month to go, and a lot of times we'll get, I think last year, we had close to 125 people or so on the Dutchman. So we'd love to have you do that. But again, those are the 2 daytime options. The Flying Dutchman is $95. Get you on the boat, get you 10 daytime raffle tickets, and get you a special Flying Dutchman t-shirt. And again, Chamber Day, $175. Also get you 10 raffle tickets, get you a Chamber Day t-shirt, which you'll get day of. And we appreciate you participating. Now, Once we get through Chamber Day, a number of you may be on the boats coming over back into Long Beach, or you're just going to do Chamber Evening, but that is sort of our premier event. Chamber Evening at the Aquarium of the Pacific. Mucho fun. And as the term was coined years ago, it is scuba prom. You don't have to dress up, but we appreciate it when you do. We can accommodate 350 people at the Aquarium of the Pacific. And where we are right now, that's at Chamber Evening, where we are right now is at 257, which means we've only got 93 spots left. Now, I will tell you quite candidly, this is a more rapid pace of selling things than it was last year. So usually what happens is the pace of the event picks up as we get closer and closer, and we get more and more. So I've said all along, I anticipate Chamber Evening will sell out. I anticipate it will sell out. It's not going to sell out this week, but it's gonna fill up, and it probably will fill up before May 7th, maybe even before May 1st. So you want to make sure that you get a chance to get one of those 93 spots. If you're wondering who's got spots available, and these are all on our website: Beach City Scuba, Signature Scuba, SOCDC, Liquid Adrenaline Divers, Into Deep Diving, Ocean Gear, Zen Dive Company, American Legion Yacht Club down in Newport, Eco Dive Center, GUE, Dive and Surf, Scuba Schools of America, and Sundiver International. Of those, I'm looking at this as I'm doing Into Deep. Carrie's signing you up at the store. She'd rather have you do that than come through the website, which is fine. John can take care of you at the store in Ocean Gear. He's only got 2 spots left. Jamie is coordinating the Zen Dive Company stuff. They've got like 5 spots left, I want to say. Wyatt Hogue is doing the American Legion Yacht Club. Ron is doing Eco Dive Center. They got, I mean, we appreciate this every year. They got 4 tables, 40 seats. We've sold 3 spots on the web. So, and he's sold 20 already. So he's got about 17 left. But the Eco Dive customers, the fan base, really does come out and support this event, and they dress pretty good too. So you've got a standard to live up to. GUE, Dave Watson is handling those. Dive and Surf, you can go either through the store or give us a call or get on the website. Scuba Schools America, Rusty's handling that, and we have 4 spots left at Sundiver International, which you can do through the website. Also, don't lose sight of the fact, grand prize, it'll be the last thing we do in the evening. A wonderful 9-day trip, Murex, Indonesia. You take care of the airfare, but it's their passport to paradise, where you hit all 3 spots: Manado, Banca, and the Lembe Strait. So that's a really cool thing to go. If you don't want to come in person or you're not available that Wednesday evening, we do have virtual Chamber Evening. Right now at virtual Chamber Evening, we've got 19 people signed up. I think last year we had about 30 or 40. So again, that's an option. There are various clubs and stores that are sponsoring virtual Chamber Evening seats. You can get those through the website. And of course, the big thing that really propels this event in the last few years has been the Chamber Challenge. I mean, it's just been astounding the last couple of years. The first one, I think we did $5,000, maybe 10, and there was a matching grant with that. And last year we did something like, I don't know, 145,000. So right now with the Chamber Challenge, and we got a couple of our big donors who I believe will be donating in the next week or two. Right now we're at $55,250. But I want to remind you, with the Chamber Challenge, that's a direct donation to the Chamber, $100, whatever you can afford. We know the economic times are tough, and we want you to understand it's tough on the Chamber as well. So maybe you've given like 500 in the past, and that's just not going to happen this time. How about 250? Maybe you gave 100 in the past. That's not going to work. How about $50, whatever you can afford. That money goes straight into the Chamber. That money helps make divers safer, and that's the bottom line of this entire event. That's what we're trying to do, and make it a safer diving environment for everybody. And we do that when our Chamber is available, as I like to say, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That's where we get this 24/7, 365 phrase you hear me utter every now and then. So whatever you can afford to do, whatever works for you, we appreciate your participation. We appreciate your support. Again, we want to remind you of the pertinent stuff. It is Chamber Day on May 7th. www.chamberday.org is the website. You can sign up for all aspects and get t-shirts there as well. If you need to give us a call, 310-652-4990 is Chamber Day HQ, which is where I happen to be sitting right now. And yeah, I'm the one who will answer the phone if you call that number. So we will take care of you and get any problems solved. Again, if you signed up already, be on the lookout for that envelope. You should get in the next few days. But for right now, I'm Ken Curtis here at Chamber Day HQ, thanking you very much for your rapt attention and hoping that we will see you on May 7th supporting the Hyperbaric Chamber at Catalina. Thanks a lot, everybody.